The cost of accommodation. Let's talk about the habit nobody admits to because it sounds so small to matter, and yet it runs entire empires. Accommodation. Ooh. Accommodation is the tax you pay in energy, time, money, and self-respect to keep a business feeling safe. Safe for who? Not you. Accommodation is the moment you design your offers around the client you're afraid to disappoint. It's when you price at the number that feels reasonable and safe. It's when you adjust your language so no one thinks you got too big for your boots. It's the moment you soften a sentence, even though the sharper and sweary one is the only one that would have actually helped somebody. It's not kindness. It's not generosity. It's not even caring. It's self-betrayal, wearing the name tag that says, I'm a professional. And the worst part is that it works, but it only works temporarily. It finds you clients, it gets applause, it earns admiration, it may even get likes on social media, and it pays the bills. But it also turns you into the emotional janitor of your own business in constant cleanup mode. Suddenly your calendar may be full, but you're starving. Your results are fine, but you're nowhere in the room the way you want to be and can be. Your standards are implied, but never enforced because you quietly negotiated against yourself before anyone else had the chance to. This is why you're tired, by the way. Not because you work hard. You like hard work. You always have, me too. You're tired because you're holding up a structure that doesn't have enough of you in it to hold itself up. If you ever had the thought, why does everything feel like such effort? Accommodation is usually the answer. Accommodation is this invisible ceiling that polite entrepreneurs hit their heads on every day. Not because they lack skill. You've got skill coming out of your ears, and with the right people, it comes out safely. But it's because your skill never gets to sit in the driver's seat permanently. It has to wait till everyone else has been considered first. You've got approval from everyone to be able to take the wheel. Your audience, your peers, your mentors, your industry, even the imaginary panel of judges in your head that don't exist, by the way. Everyone gets a vote except the person actually signing the invoice. That's you, by the way. I'm not here to tell you, take up space or shine bigger or any of that bullshit glittery language because it dissolves the minute reality hits. What does it even mean? I'm talking about something much simpler. What would happen if your business didn't require you to brace yourself before you made a decision? Sit with that, not as an affirmation. As an actual metric and measurement. Where do you brace? Where do you flinch? Where do you adjust the edges of your work just so it goes down easier for everyone? Those micro adjustments are the accommodation I'm talking about. And it accumulates like too many donuts. A little here, a little there. The 15 minutes of extra support you didn't charge for because you didn't want them to think you were being greedy. The softening of a line because you didn't want someone to misunderstand your humor. The way you structure your delivery because you're afraid someone will call you out for not being accessible enough. There's a ton of that going on in our industries. That pricing that still makes you the most affordable person in the room because you wrongly think that makes you the most chosen. It doesn't. Every accommodation is a withdrawal from your future. And before your brain tries to jump in with but what about service? And what about care? And what about being kind? And I want to be known for, I was the queen of this, so I can tell you that it's bullshit. Let's make something clear. I'm not talking about becoming difficult and exclusive. I'm not talking about superiority, and I'm certainly not asking you to be a diva masquerading as leadership. I'll only drink from a purple straw at the events that I attend. That's not what I'm talking about, and you know it. Accommodation has nothing to do with kindness. It's the opposite of your integrity, because when you accommodate, you are lying. Not to them. You're lying to yourself. You are saying, this is fine, when nothing in you believes it. You're saying this is fair when you know it isn't. You're saying this is who I am when it's not even close to who you are. You don't need to get louder unless you want to. You don't need to get edgier unless you feel ready to. You don't need to rebrand. No one gives a shit what colors you have on your website. You need to stop making decisions from the version of you who is still hoping to be liked. Plain and simple. Good. That version built something that worked, and we're very proud of that version. You can thank that version, but do not build the next chapter in that version's handwriting. Accommodation is a tax for belonging. You've already paid enough. You've outgrown that version. You've earned the right to be in the room that you built. So here's your task this week. Don't improve anything. Don't optimize anything. Don't even set fire to anything, even though it's tempting. I just want you to notice that uncomfortable noticing. Notice every moment you make yourself smaller so the business feels easier to manage. Notice every sentence you edit so someone else won't feel threatened. Notice every decision you justify instead of choose. Say these 3 words in your head like a diagnosis. I did that. No judgment. It's just a fact. Don't weaponize it. It's data. Because the moment you see it and actually see it and feel it, you get your power back. Ah, crap. I did that. No one else did it to me. Accommodation is invisible until it isn't. And once you see it, you won't keep paying the tax. You get to decide if the bill is still worth it. And if you want to keep accommodating, that's fine. Do it consciously then. Do it on purpose. Don't lie to yourself about why you're doing it. But if you're done, and I mean truly done, then this year is going to feel different. Not because you'll hustle harder or manifest bigger, not because you'll shout online or build the magic funnel or find your perfect morning routine. It'll feel different because your business will finally be built at your full height. Now, this is ironic because I'm 4'11". Well, I'm 4'10" and 3/4. And I'm talking energetic height. I have a very big height, even though I'm tiny. I'm asking you to not be rebellious. I'm asking you to be resourceful and use what you have and answer your call to the next level of your business. Subscribe below if you're done paying taxes no one's charging you for. I'll see you next week.